Meanwhile, the Marquette County Health Department is warning us about salmonella cases here in the UP and across the state. The bacteria is linked to recalled cantaloupe. The health department says at least 6 people in Marquette, Kent, Oakland, Wayne, and Kalamazoo counties became sick. The melon packing plant in Mexico that was distributing these cantaloupes has been closed down. Now, symptoms of salmonella include bloody diarrhea or with a fever higher than 102, vomiting, and signs of dehydration. If you experience any symptoms, please reach out to your healthcare provider.